Hey guys, this is Snappydude here, back with my Skylar and Plux series. This is a 100% achievement guide here. I'm going to go over every achievement, walk you through how to do them. I'm going to basically do them in the order that you can unlock them in the game if you know that they exist. So, we're going to start with the ones you can get when you first come to the Central Islands, then move on again to the Bouncy Mountain, then the Ancient Ruins, and then finally the Machine Area. So this is the first one I'm going to go over, is the last one I got, and the only one I didn't record myself getting, and that's the Get Rich achievement. You have to get 10,000 little crystal shards. It's not too hard. So it took me a while to figure out how to do this. So this main area is the biggest area, in my opinion, to get crystals. They're the most densely populated, in my opinion, in this area. There's the most boxes in this area, at least the most boxes in a small area that you don't have to run around and go over large areas of space to get to. Also, it's really easy to get in and out of this area, and every time you get out of it and back into it, those boxes will reload. A lot of the other areas I found with a lot of boxes, to get out of them, you had to walk pretty far to get to a teleporter or to get to a load screen to refresh them. Here, there's a teleporter right in the middle, so as soon as you get all the boxes, you can leave the area and come back. So basically my strategy here is just go around, get all the boxes. You'll kind of find an order that works for you. I think the order that I'm doing them in is pretty much about what you want to do. Just go around the outer edge and clean up the ones in the middle when you walk past the teleporter. So the thing I didn't find out until after I got the achievement, and again, this is the only achievement I don't have recorded me actually unlocking. So the other achievements, you'll see them unlock, you'll see them pop up, so you know that I did them and how that I did them. You'll be able to watch the video to figure that out if you don't understand it from the context of the dialogue here. But this is the only one that I didn't. But I mean, it's pretty simple. You just have to get enough crystals. So I figured this out after I finished this. So at the end, when you unlock the space station, there will be a big beam going out of the central thing when you get all 3 orbs. And that beam will take you up to the space station, and the game will tell you to jump into it. I figured that that unlocked some kind of point of no return, and that going through it would be a bad thing. So I didn't even check. I spent a whole bunch of time grinding this center area, getting all my crystals before I went up there. Turns out, once you get up there, there's a teleporter up there, and you can use it to get back to the island. It also turns out that that area has a ton of boxes and crystals, and makes for a great way to finish out this run. So you get all the ones here in the central area, then you come over here and teleport up to the space station, like so. And there's a ton of boxes here in a very small area, very quick to get, racks up your count pretty fast, and then you just teleport back to that central island and copy and repeat this until you get all the crystals that you need. It's a pretty good strategy, in my opinion, to just go from there to up here and back down. As long as you don't progress too far in this, you're not going to go into the boss fight or anything. You just have to come to this, jump up here through the beam, come to this first area to unlock that teleporter right there. I come out here and I get these boxes up on these crates here, because they're not too far out of my way. Again, I don't want to run for days and days and days and waste a ton of time. I'm trying to do this as quickly and efficiently as possible. So these are pretty close to the teleporter, so I don't mind grabbing them. And then I just come back in here, and I'm going to go to the teleporter. And like I said, I'm going to go back down to the island. I'm going to repeat the boxes on that center island. Then I'm going to come back up to the space station and just do that over and over again until you get your final amount. I think I had about half the crystals I needed at the beginning of my playthrough. At the end of my playthrough, I mean. So first off, when you first come to these central islands and you talk to the Queen Loa, the very first thing you want to do after talking to her is jump up and ground pound down onto her head to earn the Respect achievement. Next up, we have pancakes. To get this, you're going to have to flatten Loa 10 times. All you have to do is jump up and attack downward. It's pretty easy, just wash and repeat until you've squished one 10 times. But to do this, you have to unlock one of their cages so that you have a Loa to actually smash. Rocket Queen is your next achievement, and this one's pretty simple. You have to earn it while progressing through the game. All you have to do is pick up your jetpack, which, like I said, you have to do anyway. So, there you go. Can't touch requires you to kill 10 enemies without getting hit, and while I got it pretty early in the game and I don't think it's too hard to actually get, it is a lot easier to get later in the game once you get the time orb ability and you're able to slow down time and attack the enemies, because then you can more easily dodge their attacks. I Can See My is something you naturally get as you progress through the game. When you're climbing the mountain, just as you reach the top, before you get your first orb, you're automatically going to unlock this, so it's not too much of a worry. It's pretty much impossible to miss. This one is called Cat Person. Basically, you just have to defeat 100 swarm bots. So you're going to earn it eventually as you play through the game and kill robots. Not too tough. Just keep killing robots, folks. If I Could requires you to get the time orb, which again, this is another one that you have to get while going through the game, so it's pretty simple as long as you keep following the story. Timeless is basically the same as I Can See My. Basically, you're going to get it by climbing this giant tree right before you get the second orb. Once you get far enough up the tree, you automatically unlock it. Not too tough, just keep following the story. Pizza! So, once you get to the first area within the mechanical area with the big tower in the center of the lake, And you got to climb up the tower. Yeah, don't climb up that tower. Go back behind the tower, and there is a huge red door back there against that wall. You see it? We're going to go back there and melee it, and that is how you get the pizza achievement. Coming in hot. So climb to the very top of the tower, which you're going to do anyway to progress through the story. And before you jump down this hole, jump up and do the melee attack downward, and you will unlock this for doing a super high altitude ground pound. And we have physical, which is basically getting the magnet arm power up. It's right here once you drop down the hole. It's up on top of a box back here, and it's required to progress through the story. So just after you leave the room with the magnet arm and go across that first platform, you jump up into a tiny room, and then you go down this hallway, get hit by one of these hammers in this hallway, and you'll get the achievement. There's also a cage in that tiny room right before this hallway, if that helps you figure out where this hallway is better. But just get hit by a hammer and you get the achievement. Once you have the magnet arm, you can catch missiles and throw them back at enemies. So this one's pretty simple. You just have to catch a missile and throw it at basically any enemy, and you get the achievement. To get, say, hello, you have to pick up a turret enemy and use it to shoot other enemies. In my opinion, this is the best area in the entire game to get it. You'll find it when you're going through the machine area, and basically you just want to go back here, get this turret, he's all by himself, and there's a ton of enemies in here. You just have to kill 5 of them to get the achievement. LOL you get for getting all the cages, and I have a guide for that is separate from this. If you want to get LOL, go check out my complete cage guide for Skylar and Plux. This is the very last cage where I got the achievement. It is located in the machine area, and I believe it's the last cage you technically come across in the game. To get Viva, you just have to get to this section right here. You'll naturally get it as you progress, and this is the section right before you crack open this big metal ball and discover that the final orb is hiding inside. Also, hopefully you don't get this weird glitch that I have right here. because I have no idea what the hell is going on. So, to get everybody, you just have to beat the game and beat this final boss fight. I tried to put enough gameplay in here that you can kind of get a rough idea of how to fight him if you're really stuck. Feel free to ask questions in the comments if you don't get it. This is the last achievement in the game. Thank you guys for watching if you had to watch this whole thing. I hope you guys found it useful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below. I'm pretty quick at replying. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Keep on smiling, and Snappydude out. If you hated what you just saw, please smash my big stupid face right now. If you liked what you saw, still smash my big face, and give me a subscribe. If you like this, be sure to check out some of my other content, from book and comic reviews to movie and TV show reviews, as well as some video game gameplay. Also, be sure to follow Snappydude on Facebook and on Twitter for all my latest content. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day. Keep on smiling, and Snappydude out.